mind regaling us with a story? When you were in college,
Cut!
Stephen F. Austin, wasn't it?
But he was.
He was at Lumberjack U,
Yeah.
studying accounting.
And what business? Yeah.
Take it from there.
Okay. Well, all right. All right. But all right. The first thing you gotta understand is a little bit of background. Okay. I went to college in Stephen F. And Stephen F. was East Texas boys. Okay. And so I used to lend money when I was in college, and people didn't have money, but they had guns, so I would take guns for collateral. So I had taken this one pistol that was not worth a damn. The barrel pivoted and shit like that, but it just wasn't any good, any count. So I just used it as a paperweight. Now you got to sink that into your brain here, so because we're going to move on. That's important. It was a paperweight on my desk. So women being like women are, my wife, this is first plaintiff number one. My first wife was looking for something. I don't know what in the hell she was looking for, but I was studying. And I had one of these cans that had pens, it's a coffee can. It had pens and pencils and Crayolas and all kinds of shit. And so I was studying, so she was asking for something, and I was not paying enough attention to her, I suppose. And she took that can and she turned it upside down. Now, back to the pistol. I never lended my guns, but that pistol I had lent out, okay, because I didn't give a shit about it, okay, what happened to her or nothing else. And I thought I'd never see it again. Guy wanted to go coon hunting, so I gave him the pistol to go coon hunting. Unknown to me is he returned that pistol, and my wife took it and put it on my desk, okay, where it always was, as a paperweight. So here we are. She turns the can upside down. There's pins and shit everywhere. And I said, "You fucking bitch." And I grabbed this pistol and I threw it like this because it's empty. It's always empty. It's never been used ever except that time. Bam! Oh, shit. The guy had returned it with a bullet in it. Well, she immediately hit flat on her fucking back and kicking her feet and shit. I thought, oh, fuck, man. All right. Now I'm gonna have to leave this and give you another piece of information. Me and her fought like dog and cat. I mean, I was 18, she was 17. We had a baby, we had no business. We were playing house. We had no business even being parents. But we'd fight like dog and cat, is my point. And these were really small apartments where everybody could hear everybody else's fighting, right? So I just dropped her on the floor, right? Put one right through the gut, I figured. And I immediately goes through my mind, all the fighting me and her do, somebody's gonna believe this was on purpose. It wasn't no accident. And they're gonna execute my ass. So I immediately grabbed up one of those pens and I got a piece of paper and I go over to her and said, "Darling, please sign on here that this was an accident. You're gonna die and they're gonna fucking execute my ass," okay? And she said, "You sorry motherfucker." And she grabbed her favorite weapon, which was a claw hammer, and she immediately took off after me. Well, the way this apartment was, you had a main room, and then you had a bedroom, and then you had a closet that went to this bedroom and to this bedroom over here, and then you come back to the main room. So it was a circle. So we'd done about 9 laps around that circle, her with the claw hammer, me running to save my damn life. We'd done about 9 laps. When it began to dawn on me that this bitch should have bled out by now.
She got hurt that bad.
She should have bled out. So my next pass through, I'd step to the side like this, and when she come through, I grabbed her. I said, "Now calm down, Linda." I said, "Calm down." I said, "Let's see where you've been hit. See how dangerous it is." So we looked all over. We couldn't find a damn bullet hole, So I said, "Okay." I said, "Go stand where you were. I'm going to sit where I was. We're going to see where this bullet went." So she gets where she is. I make sure there ain't no more shells in the thing. I sit down, and then I do like this. And about this far from the side of her, you could see a little hole in the wall. Now, I missed her at point blank range. Which did tend to upset my ass. Point blank
About the same
range.
way.
Point blank range.
You're a better shot than me.
I met right. Yeah, a worse husband, but a better shot. So anyway, we walked over to where that hole was, and sure enough, it was the size of a 22. So we went and knocked on the neighbor. Hey, John, what's going on? Come on in. We go over there, and John is my neighbor. He's got his arm on his couch. He's sitting on his couch, and right about even with his ear is another hole.
Ooh.
And he
It's
says,
a little bigger.
"What was that sound over there?" And I said, "Oh, it was a firecracker. I thought it wouldn't go off, and it did." You know. And I looked at her, and she looked at me. Then we looked across the room, and right above the TV he was watching was another little bullet hole. Okay? This thing is zipped from my apartment through his apartment into the wall on the opposite side where it stopped by veneer.
Well-made
Brick
apartment, I'm
veneer.
guessing?
Huh?
Well-made apartment?
Well, now a piece of shit. As bad as you can be, you know. But anyway, so we just packed our shit and got out of there. And we found out the neighbor had not been hit, and she had not been hit. So that was just one of them.
God.